What's up, YouTube? Bam in the front line to step on up in here, man. Let's send a shout out to Kev Mack and the Mac Heads, the Hood Postman, OG Gangster. You understand what I'm saying? Fire Trey Cartoon. Y'all stepped on up in here, man. As always, somebody always hit me, man, saying, look at somebody else's video and get my opinion on what they saying. The video they sent, I don't have a whole lot of, I don't even really have an opinion on it, right? Because it's a trip how motherfuckers get on their show. Let me rephrase that. How people get on their podcasts and say somebody else might be interviewing a rat. Or I don't fuck with this dude because this dude, I don't fuck with nobody that support this dude because he supposed to be this type of way, he supposed to be that type of way. But you elaborating every fucking day on your podcast, on your show, is fucking with a well-known rat. And that's Charleston White. Now, how can anybody have an opinion that anybody that might interview somebody they talking about? And Dewberry now, Charleston White tells everybody on YouTube that he's a rat. So if you don't want to fuck with nobody that's saying they interviewing rats and doing this and doing that, why is you associating yourself with Charleston the Buster? Because he the biggest rat on YouTube. He tell you he'll tell him. He tell you that if you throw a rock at me, if I throw a rock at you and you throw a rock at me, I'm gonna call the police on you. I'm gonna pepper spray you and I'm gonna call the police on you. I'm here to eliminate everybody that's realer than me because he's not real. And that's enough on that, man. What I want to get into, somebody asked me in a comment that I know Sparks. Hey, let me share this with you, man. Sparks is one of my true loved ones, a dedicated and a profound Crip. You understand what I'm saying? One of my mentors. Me and Sparks go way back through Juvenile Hall. Man, I'm in Central Juvenile Hall, which is called East Lake. Sparks got his escape on. That made Crip history to us, to see Crips escaping from Juvenile Hall. And Sparks was one of them. Him and Motor Mouth from the 60s, Bigger Scorby, right? Now, y'all know y'all might find it hard to believe that I'm saying me and Sparks is tight. And I got a lot of love and respect for him. You understand what I'm saying? And he's a mentor of mine. Because Sparks is a blue note. I'm CCO. But again, that just goes to show you as CCOs and blue notes, we didn't have internal beef with each other. We just got caught up in prison politics and what transpired. But it never stopped us from respecting each other and loving each other. Sparks is one of the dudes that helped me obtain my freedom by pulling me one day on the yard and telling me, hey man, stop falling into the trap these youngsters is creating, squabbling. Because I was squabbling with them youngsters. When them youngsters came in and didn't want to pick up knives no more, hey, well, fuck it, I ain't got the bus on the motherfucker. I get my squabble on because I got a fair squabble. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't finna get on here and say I got a squabble like these other cats that say they can beat up Big Cartoon when they know they can't beat up Big Cartoon. You understand what I'm saying? I don't need nobody to get on here and validate me having hands. I got hands. I just, watch this. Win, lose, or draw, I'm coming to the party. Do I know how to accept a loss? Hell no. That's why I like picking up that pistol when I was a young cat, started my Crip career. I wasn't willing to accept no ass whooping. The last motherfucker that whooped my ass, and the only one who whooped my ass, was my father. You understand what I'm saying? I could never do nothing to my daddy because that was discipline in the house, and I deserved the ass whooping when it was time to get my ass whooped. You understand what I'm saying? But I want to let y'all know, man, that me and Sparks, man, I got a lot of love from that brother, man. Crazy from Raymond. Big Goldfingers from Raymond. You understand what I'm saying? Whole Lavelle, me and Sparks' brother was Selly's in the pen before I came home. You understand what I'm saying? I was trying to tell and Lavelle, the big homie, I was trying to tell Lavelle what he needs to do for these white folks to hurry up and let him get him a date when they go to the board. Because there's a lot of people that was in the pen before Lavelle and after Lavelle that got dates. So I want to see Sparks' big brother get a date. So I want to see my homie do what these white folks say do up in that motherfucker. Go to these classes you need to go to before you can go get a date. You understand what I'm saying? And he's up in there doing what he's supposed to do. And these white folks just playing with his freedom like they playing with the little homie football freedom. You understand what I'm saying? Watch this, man. These people don't want to let a whole lot of us out, even though they letting a lot of us out. But for some reason, we got motherfuckers standing in the shadows, hoping and praying that certain people don't get released dates or get board dates at the board. Just like I had somebody get at me and say, man, what you said was real. Majority of the lifers, man, 99% of the lifers that's going to the board today in California Department of Corrections, excuse me, the board is asking them, do they still gang bang or they gang members? And when they tell them no, they say, well, prove to us that you're not a gang member and that you don't gang bang no more. Go to the other side. And the other side is that S&Y yard. Now, watch this, man. That's what the catch-21 come in at. I'll be damned if I do, I'll be damned if I don't. I want to go home, but I don't want nobody to think less of me if I go to this other side, because I'm not finna tell on nobody to go over here. The board is just saying, go over here to prove to us that we're not snitching. Check this out. If you can't put your feet in their shoes, don't pass no judgment on the person that goes over there when the board tells them to go over there to prove that they no longer is a gang member. Watch this, because this is what you need to understand, man. Crips and Bloods, it's not a prison gang. Crips and Bloods, it's not a whole lot of Crips and Bloods on the S&Y yard, although it is some. But I give them, Crips and Bloods might take up 5% of the S&Y yard. Majority of the S&Y yards is prison gang members. Emmy, Sureños, Northerners. And they go over there and they created a gang called 2-5. And all of them is joining this gang to go against the people that might end up coming over there that had rank, that put in work. And now they thinking they tough. Now, why would you want to go to an S&Y yard and start a gang called a 2-5? And when you was on the main line, you tucked your motherfucking tail and became a chihuahua. You was no longer a rock rider or a pet. You understand what? Or a bully. You didn't know how to get up in there and stay down for your crown. You went the easy, the softer way out. Then you want to try to criticize a soldier that's doing his time. Like you got dudes that come on YouTube, they keep saying this. Oh man, fuck these cats, man. These cats is reporting me. Check this out, man. OG Bam don't do no reporting. You got something to say on my motherfucking line, you got something to say. Keep saying it. I'm gonna block you, but I don't know how to report you. I don't do no reporting, right? But you hear dudes get on their podcasts and say, I'm gonna report this dude. Hey, goddamn, man, if that ain't telling, what is telling? You got motherfuckers telling on YouTube, man, and then they get on here and try to belittle what OG's got to say, or what somebody else that's not even a person that consider they OG, just pushing out a positive message. They got something to say. Have somebody tap in and ask my opinion, and I never commented on. Someone commented on it now. And they was asking my opinion about this little fake pimp white dude that got rushed on No Jumper. Shit, man, check this out, man. He was advocating what he was advocating. He called that man a bitch. That man stood up to what he was calling him. That man, he called that man a bitch, and that man showed him who the bitch was. But at the same time, that brother was sitting up here calling the white boy, using the N-word, calling the white boy a nigga. You understand what I'm saying? Shit, the white boy should have got up and did something to him when he was calling him a nigga, because he ain't a nigga. You understand what I'm saying? We got to learn how to respect each other and put our words in its proper perspective. Should nobody use the N-word, not even black folks, but we use it. But that don't give a right for anybody else that's not black to address people with that word. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what it do. What it do, man? How you doing, Snow? You feel me? Listen to me, man. Somebody told me a long time ago, if you call a man a bitch or a punk, man, you got to stand up for what's coming out your mouth. Because if you call me a bitch, I'm going to respond in a violent way. You understand what I'm saying? It's not about integrity. It's just you don't supposed to call me that. I remember when I first came home, man, I used to fuck around over some of my cousins' house, No, Simo, them, Misha, them. And they partners, they played like that. You got homies out in the streets now, they play like that. Oh, man, stop with that bitch shit, man. You acting like little... And dudes think that's cool. I hit a motherfucking head with a fifth of Hennessy, man. For saying, hey, Bam, you acting like a bitch. I'm shooting dice in my family house, man. And I'm finna lead a dice game. Dude like, bitch. Oh, hold him up. Time out, Chief. Don't call me that. I don't play like that. I understand that's how y'all play, but I don't play like that. When he said it again, I left that fifth of Hennessy about to do the talking for me. I cracked this motherfucking ass. You understand what I'm saying? We all need to understand, man. Ain't nobody on YouTube, ain't no real person on YouTube compromising his principles or his morals or his integrity. We stand down for what we believe in. I stay down for what I believe in. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna support black folks. I'm gonna support Crippers. I'm gonna support Damuism. You understand what I'm saying? If you throw lugs and shades at blacks and Crips and Damus, I'm the gatekeeper of that. I'm gonna make sure them lugs you throwing ain't cool. And that's what a lot of drop-off platforms be doing. They got something always negative to say about what's going on. Like my homie hit me this morning. He said, "Man, check out the Gunner Boy. He talking about something happening in Hot Desert. It's a nationwide lockdown on all level fours. I don't know if that's true or if it's not true. But why this dude got an opinion about what's going on the main line and he didn't even want to live on the main line? You understand what I'm saying? He tucked his tail and left the main line. And in the process of tucking his tail, he became a rat. You got these dudes, man, that get on YouTube. Listen to me, man. You got these dudes on YouTube that claim to be G motherfuckers, that claim to be these ultimate gangster motherfuckers, la-di-da, doing all this roll-hop motherfucking, yeah, man, this is what it is. But watch this. They can't go to their neighborhoods. Their ghetto pass has been revoked. Their neighborhood pass has been revoked. You understand what I'm saying? And this is what we got to learn, man. A motherfucker that can't go to what they talking about at can't validate what's going on in that area. How can a motherfucker speak on mainline activities, although he's not in prison, and he PC'd off the mainline in prison? No, man, he don't have an opinion. He can't validate shit that what's going on in the main line. Police killed these two dudes in the pen. I want to go check it out and see if there's how validity, type of validity it is to it. But when watch this, I was in Calipet and seen a motherfucker getting stabbed to death and got killed. Police didn't shoot an time. So that goes to show you, man, the same thing will make you laugh or make you cry. It's a trip on how motherfuckers get offended when the police killing them, but when the police is helping them assault another race, it's all good. But we all know when they start busting in that pen, your bullets ain't looking for just no one particular race, no one particular individual. Them bullets is looking for a motherfucker that's on their yard handling their business. You understand what I'm saying? Because there's no such thing as a warning shot in prison, but they still give you that warning shot. Ask anybody. They still, pow, they'll bust. Before they start shooting in the crowd with the dramas going on there doing them race riots, they'll give you that one good warning. And motherfuckers just don't lay down. We just continue funking. And we praying and hoping while we doing it that they don't shoot in the circle that we in where the drama is at. I done been caught in numerous riots, man, and had to lay down when them guns go off, man. At the end, the person that got killed is a person that was really trying to get away, because now that we dispersing from each other, Hispanics going on their sides, the Woods going on their sides, the Blacks going on their side, it might be one last straggler, and we done grabbed his ass. Now he trying to get away, and he gets shot. Sorry to hear that. Sorry to put that out there, but that's the reality of prison. When prison riots happen, but you get these dudes on here, man, that always got something to say, about us. It's people like me that's putting the real out there. You understand what I'm saying? They got a negative opinion of what we doing and what we saying, because they can't walk a mile in our shoes, and they can't put their feet in our shoes, or they don't have the same experience that we have. Ain't nobody here glorifying prison, man. We just trying to share our prison experiences. Hopefully the younger generation listen and they don't have to go experience what we didn't experience. Y'all tap on up in here, man. Y'all get up in there and hit that like and subscribe button, man. Support the channel. Where my frontliners at, man? That's the name, y'all. We taking Bam and the frontliners, man. Where the frontliners at, man? Let's get in here and share this real content. Ask a question, I'm gonna give you an answer. That's what I'm here for. You understand what I'm saying? It's a trip how you got grown ass men on YouTube acting like little kids on YouTube telling each other, suck each other dicks, playing this gay shit with each other, then want to point a finger at somebody and call them gay. Don't know grown man supposed to tell a grown man to suck his dick. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know where that shit come in at, man. You know what I mean? That's kid shit. That's jail shit. That's what you talk to. That's how you talk to busters. You know, you got motherfuckers saying, if a motherfucker fuck with a certain podcast, oh, I ain't fucking with him. Why you not? You was fucking with him at first. And watch this, man. The channels I support, Kev Mack, the Hood Postman, Cartoon, the Winner Circle, Loco Vision, OG Gangster, my homie, Cartoon. Hey, I'm gonna support those that I got a lot of love and respect for. Those that I feel don't come with a whole lot of drama. I love the Winner Circle because Loco know how to keep his feet on the motherfucking neck. Loco know how to make another motherfucker expose himself. He ain't exposing them, they exposing themselves with they trickery, they fakeism. You understand what I'm saying? How you get a motherfuckers get on these shows talking about, oh man, I don't support radism, but they support Charleston White. See, watch this, man. Charleston White get on YouTube and tell you he's a rat. He tells the world he's a rat on social media. Oh, I'm a snitch, I'm a snitch. So if a motherfucker that's fucking with Charleston White, when he say he a snitch, what the fuck is you? Why motherfuckers trying to point fingers at everybody else? What the fuck is this person when he's sitting up here telling you he's snitching and you still fucking with him and you defend him? You defend him like he's your child or you're his child or you his woman. Now that ain't no gay shit I'm throwing out, but why is you defending fake shit when you and then running from the real shit and got a negative opinion to say about real shit? That ain't how the game go, man. And this is how we got to keep it in tune with everything. You understand what I'm saying? My record in prison is immaculate, man, but I ain't trying to brag about that. I'm just trying to tell you that the motherfuckers that lace me right. So I commend motherfuckers like OG Cuse, Marcellus, Sumo, Tabori, TS, Sparks, numerous others, Pretty Tony, Big Bam, Verta Swan, them, James Miller, them, Russell Capers, them, Tim Pointergate, them. I commend brothers like that played a role in me doing time and making sure I didn't get caught up in none of the trickery up in the penitentiary. I wasn't misled in the pen. Didn't nobody slide no paperwork up under my fucking door. Then I spreaded rumors saying, oh yeah, man, I was tricked into being a part of something. Check this out, man. Wasn't nobody tricked into being a part of no motherfucking gang or no prison organization. You accepted what was presented, then you look for a way out because the odds might have been against you. Let's stop making excuses for your stupidity. You understand what I'm saying? That's what we can't do, man. I've never seen nobody slide paperwork up under the door and say suddenly you up on some slide the Constitution under the door. No. Like a person asked me one time, man, how you get slid up under, how you get up under CCO. I recruited myself to be CCO because the generals was my big homies. I followed my big homie Sumo. I followed Big Ant them. I wanted to be what my big homies was. The spirit of Mac Thomas ran up in me deep. The spirit of Salty ran up in me deep. The spirit of Raymond Washington ran up in me deep. I was just trying to keep it crippin', man, and that's what I did. Did I walk around the prison yard advocating that I was CCO? No. I advocated that I was from the front hood crip. People just knew I was CCO. You understand what I'm saying? I don't have nothing against Blue Notes. Blue Notes is my people. We just represented two different organizations. But at the common, watch this. Consolidated Crip Organization, Blue Note Crip Organization. That's what we was. We were still Crips. We had our own little problems, but we still homies. And those who wasn't CCOs or Blue Notes from the outside looking in might have thought it was something different. But no, man, we still got love and respect for each other. You're going to always have personal vendettas and personal hatred towards anybody and anything you represent. But that don't represent the whole of what everybody else represent. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody asked me about Damu Rooster. That's somebody I've been knowing since the Sandbox. He started Brielle. Damu Rooster, Tyree was a real soldier. From the streets to the penitentiary, he was a real soldier. Let him rest in peace, man. I sent a shout out to Damu Rooster, man, from 45 Rules. The brother that started Bloodline, he was a soldier. And Tyree was well respected by a whole lot of keyways in the pen. You feel me? He never said he was just snitching on anything. I don't know what you're talking about. He never said he was just snitching on anything. But what he was saying he was snitching on. And it's the afternoon real, man. Let's keep it 100 out here, y'all. But I'm telling you, Don't know real motherfuckers support no snitching in no form, shape, or fashion. Watch this, man. If I get a homeboy, and I ain't talking about one of my homies from front of the homeboy period. I got homies that ain't just from front of it. If I get a homie and I know he's a rat, how do you feel about the separation of so many sets? And that bothers me, man. That bothers me. And the reason it's the separation of so many sets out there because it's not no structure on the streets. Neighborhoods don't even have structures. Let's keep it 100, man. If it was structures in the neighborhood, it wouldn't be in-house killings. It wouldn't be in-house internal beefs in their own neighborhood. We just need structure out here. Crips and Damus need structure on the streets like we got structures in the pen. Because it's rules to this Crip shit, man. It's rules to this blood shit. It's rules to this shit. And a whole lot of motherfuckers don't follow the rules. Do I believe in DP and homies? Hey, yeah, ain't nobody above the law. Shit, Bam ain't above the law. You understand what I'm saying? Watch this, man. Somebody told my homies I had a red rag in my motherfucking pocket. I had to answer to that. You understand what I'm saying? I accepted my 2 squabbles and 4,800 behind that and stood tall. Insane was in there like, only do what you got to do, big homie. And I did what I had to do, right? But we got to all understand, ain't nobody bigger than the program, man. See, that's what's wrong with a lot of brothers coming on YouTube. They think they bigger than the program. And no, ain't nobody bigger than the program, man. You ain't bigger than the gang. The gang ain't carrying you. You supposed to carry the gang now. But you're not bigger than the program. You understand what I'm saying? You got some dudes get on here, man, just simply love to hate on what OGs got to say. They try to find some bullshit in whatever we seeing to try to belittle us. Because they ain't got these same type of stories. It's a problem with us talking about this. You understand what I'm saying? Check this out, man. It's a whole lot of old and young Keyways and Damus. From the OGs to the OTGs, to the TGs, to the gangsters that give themselves a name after that. That has turned our lives around. And we're not trying to go back to prison. We're trying to be positive motherfuckers in our community, as well as positive role model in the kids' life that we associating ourselves with. You understand what I'm saying? He never said he would just snitch on anything. You feel me? How do you think we get structured? I wish watch this. That's the first step, man. Watch this. We got to learn how to be quick to listen and slow to speak. Let's stop hating on what this wisdom that somebody else is kicking out because you haven't been able to kick this wisdom out. Structure is needed, man. It was structure in your household. That's why your parents didn't tolerate that bullshit in their house because they had structure in the house. You understand what I'm saying? We got to start OGs. We got to start listening to the youngsters instead of talking at the youngsters. Let's listen to their point of view. Let's see what they're talking about. So I'm a firm believer that, man, peace is not a fantasy. Peace is a reality. We don't dream peace. We got to create peace. You understand what I'm saying? And in order to create peace in the Black communities, as well as in the brown community, because they doing the same shit we doing, it's not just me and public broadcasters. Oh, they gangbanging against each other when they on the streets and go to the pen and say, oh, the Rasta this and the Rasta that. You understand what I'm saying? But they beef with each other. You can see it in the LA County Jail, all of them running together. But if one of them got the keys, you can look at people looking at him crazy because they're not respecting him because they might not like his video. You understand what I'm saying? But they know because it ain't public broadcast, everybody believe that they ultimately stick together. No, that's because of the image structure up inside of prison. You're going to do what the image say if you're Hispanic and you're from the South, or you're going to get dealt with. It was like that once upon a time with Crippin in the penitentiary, whether you was under the paperwork or not. This is our laws and these is our rules. And if you don't abide by them, hey, you're going to get your split with, your wig split. Simple as that. Wasn't nobody sugarcoating nothing. What we need to do, man, we don't need 100 motherfuckers from each gang to come to a round table. Just 2 people from every generation, from the OG generation to the TG generation. Just 2 people. Let the OGs open up the dialogue, then we step back, we sit on the outside of the tables, and let these youngsters air out their differences without no violence, talking, having a positive dialogue, and I guarantee you some type of ceasefire. Ceasefire gonna come before the peace. Some type of ceasefire can be established. With the ceasefire come peace. What we also need to do, people that's gang members, that's successful in their life and their own business, we got to start hiring Crips and Bloods to work together. And if they see we can work together, we can live together. They see we can live together, they see we can get along together. This is what we got to start doing. Let's stop hating on what somebody not doing, and when they're not doing it themselves. I'm telling you, peace is not a motherfucking dream. Peace is a reality. And the reality is we all have a solution, but we only share that solution with an elite crew. The people we talking in the backyard with, talking in the conference of our living room with. Let's stop looking at what's going wrong in the world and start seeing what's going on within ourselves and help bring peace to the communities, to cease fires, because the kids need us, man. This younger generation, it's on us to make it right. We played a role in the destruction and all this chaos out here, so it's on us to make this shit right. It's room for redemption in everybody's life, man. And this is what people need to understand. That was Tookie's dream, to make things right. Let's redeem ourselves for the bullshit that we created in our communities. Man, I can't believe that I was a participant in wanting to hate a motherfucker or kill a motherfucker because he had a red rag in his pocket. I believe a lot of youngsters should get into trades and careers. We can't sell dope forever. And watch this, man. And these youngsters know that. That's why they're trying to invest their money in things that in the right businesses now. They know that. Hey, man, the drug game is going on, man, but it's going to always be a new drug to make things happen better for them. You understand what I'm saying? But you can get a trade that you can't never lose. Drug money ain't slow money, but it's for show money. Like they say, pimping. Pimping ain't show. It's slow money, but it's for show money. Watch this, man. Don't no broad want no broke nigga, and don't no nigga want no broke broad. You understand what I'm saying? So we got to learn how to get these people a trade out here. Let's teach these brothers how to do something. What it do with the Bam Bunch today? I hear you talking, Blade. How you living, baby? This is Bam opinion to you, man. I don't want nobody to take it the wrong way. I don't give a fuck if you fuck with me. Don't fuck with me because I fuck with somebody else on YouTube. Man, watch this here, man. I'm not into buying friends. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want to buy no motherfucking friend. If I got to buy a friend, shit, I might as well go to the liquor store and see what price they selling they sold for. But I don't buy friends, man. Like me, because who I am, not because of who I associate with. Because if we all look at the people that other people associating with, would nobody be friends? You understand what I'm saying? So come on, man. Stop being so quick to point a finger at somebody else when you got three pointing right back at yourself. Take a look at the man of the mirror. You're afraid of looking at yourself in the mirror? I love looking at me, man. I make myself smile. You understand what I'm saying? My life is good, man. I done turned my life around. I love my family. My family love me. My friend, I got true friends. When I say I got friends, I'm talking about from the Crip side to the red side. I got genuine friends that care about what I do in life, that don't want to see me repeating the same shit I used to repeat when I was a young kid, running up in them penitentiaries. Ain't nothing cool about being in the pen. Ain't nobody trying to say prison is cool. We sharing our prison experience because we don't want the younger generation to experience what we did. We telling them to do as we say, not as what we did. You understand? And this is what brothers need to grasp. Stop hating on each other. Why we the only motherfuckers on YouTube talking about each other? Why these other motherfuckers talking about us when we ain't got nothing to say? That's a goddamn shame. Man, I can get on here right now and say something about another brother that said something that he shouldn't have said. And everybody that followed this dude gonna tap in my show, be a troll, and say some bullshit. As soon as American Cholo say something about us calling us niggas and coons, ain't nobody got nothing to say. As soon as Gunner fake ass say something about us, ain't nobody got nothing to say. You understand? As soon as the Rojo boy say something about us, oh, blacks don't clean up their shit, they don't know how to make knives. Where the fuck he get that shit at? Don't nobody got nothing to say. Come on, man, let's learn how to start representing each other. Crips and Damus, let's show them how it's really did out here in LA, in Cali, man. Kumi, brother, let's show them how it's done. That regardless that we represent something totally different, we still had a common bond. And that common motherfucking bond is us being black brothers. Just stand up, be black and be proud of what you do, man. See, I'm a black proud man. That's why I wear this L pipe with so motherfucking much pride, man. I promote my neighborhood, but I promote my neighborhood in a positive way, not in a negative way. Y'all hit this like and subscribe. I got the tap out. It's the best OG Bam, what's good, big homie? You're a real one. Much love and respect. I'm a journalist, writers who gave your email, who you gave your email to the other day. I'm gonna email you this. Watch this, my brother. Equal parts, I surely hope you do. Because that's one of my biggest goals, that I want to write a book and put my story out there, man. I got a whole lot to say. And please respond to the email. Hit me on that email. Help me get this book out there. And let's do what we do. Again, if ain't nobody told you they love you today, OG Bam love you, man. Somebody support the channel today. Y'all know what I'm gonna ask y'all. As I always say, who gonna buy their boy lunch today? $ OG Bam 131. What's wrong with me asking? Until the frontliners tell me that ain't cool to say, until Boom Goons tell me that ain't cool to say, equal parts, and them tell me that don't say that, Melly Mill, Kev McNeil, I'm gonna continue saying that. Who wanna buy their boy lunch today, man? $ OG Bam 131. I'll be back at you again at 6 o'clock with questions and answers. Every time I go live at 6, that's question and answer. This is the best 31 minutes I can give you today. Hopefully somebody want to buy me lunch. Again, $ OG Bam 131. With that said, I love y'all. Peace.